across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on first and second down. And then on third down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbo. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on third down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The Giants offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll drop the throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
2nd and 6.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. He'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And New York set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And given the elements, this might have been what we would have expected, Charles. Scoreless into the 2nd quarter.
The elements have definitely played a part in this game, a big part. And I think that both teams have been a little slow to adjust their playbook and start playing to whatever their strengths are in these conditions.
Now a 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
In motion left, that's Reed. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
Packers, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now out come the Giants. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Robinson's got it. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep the ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime
Our
report.
look around the NFL starts now. Honey.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete. Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Tackled at the
Now
25
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. That one goes for 8 yards.
11-yard line.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
At the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of 5.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Maurice Hurst. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From 28 yards out.
28-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Room here to run. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
18-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 7.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They're going to look to throw. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do. We kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Give them a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision of Goodwin picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And brought in, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
At the 7-yard line.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will take it out in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2nd and 9 now. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Packers first down.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. This pass caught. It's Dobbs with it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Packers, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week.